This tutorial shows you how to remove one gap, several selected gaps, or every gap in a Davinci Resolve timeline. I'll also show you why delete gaps sometimes appears not to work and how to fix it. Go to the edit page and find the empty grey space between two clips. Click directly inside the gap. The empty area becomes highlighted. Now press delete. Depending on your computer and keyboard layout, Resolve may show the equivalent key as backspace. Everything after that gap moves left and the clips meet. This is a ripple delete, so it changes the timing of every affected clip after the gap. If the result isn't what you wanted, press Ctrl-Z on Windows or Command-Z on Mac. To close all the empty spaces at once, first click an empty area of the timeline so no clips are selected. Go to the top menu, click Edit, and choose Delete Gaps. Resolve closes the removable gaps and pulls the later clips forward. Play through the timeline afterward. Delete Gaps doesn't know whether a blank space was accidental or intentional, so it can also remove pauses you wanted to keep. If you want to keep intentional gaps elsewhere, don't run the command across the whole timeline. Drag a selection box around the group of clips you want to clean up. You can also hold Shift and click clips to add them to the selection. Then go to Edit and choose Delete Gaps. Only the gaps within that selected group are closed while the rest of the timeline stays as it was. Here's the part most tutorials skip. Resolve only treats an empty section as a removable timeline gap when the active tracks allow that section to ripple. Look at the track headers and make sure Sync Lock, the small button immediately to the right of the padlock, is enabled on every track that should move during the ripple delete. If its tooltip says Disable Sync Lock, it is already enabled. If video moves but the audio or subtitles stay behind, this setting is usually the reason. Also, a music clip, title, or B-roll clip covering the same time on another active track can prevent that section from behaving like a complete timeline gap. Before deleting many gaps, save the project or duplicate the timeline if its timing is important. If you use this command often, open Keyboard Customization, search for delete gaps, and assign your own shortcut. Resolve doesn't assign one by default, so choose a combination you'll remember and save the keyboard preset. You can now remove one gap, selected gaps, or all timeline gaps without breaking sync. If this helped, leave a like and I'll see you in the next video.